Hello everybody, what is going on? I am AkumaNexus, bringing you guys here this Naruto anime review. Now I know I've been slow on reviews, but I've been actually getting ready for packs. So yes, I'll have uploads scheduled and planned for packs, but of the next weekend of the Super, of the Naruto, well maybe the Naruto, but of like the Super and the My Hero Academia, I may not have reviews for that on time, like on the date that they go out, or even days a little bit after, so I'm gonna be out of town. Just pointing that out, but if you're going to PAX, can't wait to see you. But of course, here we got this Naruto episode here, which is actually a very good. This Itachi filler is coming to an end, which actually I 100% encouraged you guys to watch this filler. I know a lot of people have been asking me, Nexus, is the filler watch? Is it worth it? Should I watch it? Yes, I 1000% recommend it. It's not reruns. A lot of people think it's reruns of Sasuke's flashbacks versus Sasuke versus Itachi arc and Itachi's truth when Naruto and Sasuke both found out, but no, it's not that at all. It's Itachi's background, so it's good, all right? But we see a lot of stuff happens in this episode. Itachi joins the Akatsuki, gets more in depth with them. We see a lot of people respect pain, and that's what I really wanted to point out as well, is that a lot of people respect pain more along in the background because they don't show it off as much. You know, they're just like, oh, we're all on the same team. Pain is actually very highly respected. He's clearly the strongest of the squad. Obviously, Itachi being the second strongest, and not really currently at this point, since he can't really master the Mangekyo Sharingan. You see in this episode though, when they go into the hidden water village, where Juzo, his partner, is from, which is the first Kisame, because he has the, what is it called, the prisoner sword? Executioner? I think it was called the Executioner. The first Zabuza's sword. He has Zabuza's sword pretty much, and it's his partner, right? And this is again before Zabuza. Like Zabuza got the sword from this guy. It's before Zabuza. All right. Well, he sold the sword, but this guy had the sword before Zabuza. All right, because it's way before when Naruto and Ko fought Zabuza, when they even knew about Zabuza. And this is his partner. And it's funny how he actually did care about his partner, which is weird. He cared about his partner. He cared about his background story of his partner. Itachi was actually kind of genuine around this time, even though he's in his dark phase right now. He's hidden reality. It's hurting. He has to live without his brother, and he's a refugee, and he killed his entire clan. Especially his parents are still irking him, especially Shisue with his brand new found eyes. Or not really found eyes. He put the Shisue's eye that the one he took in his crow. We all know that, but his eyes are now new since he witnessed the death of his best friend Shisue. And we actually saw him attempt the Mangekyo Sharingan when he did use it against Yagura, which is the 4th Mizukage. And when this moment happened, he immediately just obtained the AMATERASU, just like that. It just happened, you know, it just happened. And then he learned to control this eventually over time, as you can see, but the never-ending flame that constantly will be lit until the body or the person you put the flame on will burn to death into ashes, you know, but you can stop it. Only the maker can stop it. He does stop it. He doesn't kill Yagura. Now, I thought that they were gonna take Yagura back and already execute, you know, or take out the body of the Jinchuuriki from Yagura. At this point, I thought that they were, but then I forgot that Gaara is actually the first Jinchuuriki which they did take out from. They would have been kind of cool, but I feel like this is when they actually put Yagura under a spell. Because if you didn't know, Yagura was actually under Genjutsu for a very long time. And you know, if you could talk about from the 5 Kage Summit, this is when the new Mizukage, Mai, when she talked about this multiple times, that their 4th Mizukage was under control by some type of mind spell. They didn't know that it was Genjutsu or the Sharingan, but it was under control of that. And actually, it was Obito, aka Tobi, aka Vast Man, who was controlling him the entire time. Kind of nuts, but just to kind of sway in all that stuff, that all this type of stuff comes in together. It's very interesting, and yes, this arc is very, very key in this entire filler arc. It's very interesting to see a lot of this type of stuff, you know? It's also interesting too to see Orochimaru actually try to attempt to kill Itachi. We thought that we didn't really do it around this time this soon. Well, I know that he does it. We all know that he does it, but it's interesting to see that he does it this soon, since he just goes out about and just pretends to be his friend for a very long time, pretends to be his mentor. And Itachi did kind of look up to him too as a guy who told him about life. He taught him that life isn't all that it is, or don't be blind to life, be open, have an open mind, all that type of stuff. He told him that when they first met as a boy after the 3rd Great Nation War. And I thought that I liked the relationship between the two of them, you know, that he could look up to Itachi kind of like an older brother in a way as well. Somewhat, I don't want to just go ahead and stretch, that's maybe a reach, you know, maybe a reach, but he looked up to him as someone who at least understood life a little bit more than he did. knew the light, knew the dark of it. Therefore, Itachi light, Itachi dark, the Shinden. So that's really where they were swaying all that stuff in together. But really, he tried to kill him. And I was like, yo, you know he's stronger than you. Like, he actually knows he's stronger than you. He admits, oh, Itachi, you're the strongest one. I shall kill you. Let me join your team. Like, that nigga never, she's the kind of ugly guy that wants a hug. Oh, let me join Itachi's team. Let me join Itachi's team. Yo, Pain, let me join Itachi's team. Let me be his partner. Oh, Juzo's dead. Unfortunately, let me be his partner. Like, dude, you're not getting a hug. Ugly. Oh my god, like I was literally Sasori in this entire episode. I was like, yo, let me kill him though. Let me kill him though. Let me kill him. And actually, the next time for the episode, Sasori and Dieter actually go to attempt to kill Orochimaru. When it's kind of spoilers, we already know that they don't go through with it because they don't go through. Itachi was alive for a very long time and still is in the canon Naruto episodes. Even though these episodes are canon, in the main story what's going on right now, he's still alive. Even in Boruto at the end, he's a genetically modified son and he's still alive. So we know this outcome, but all we know for this point now is that he attempts to kill, or both of them attempt to kill Orochimaru. So that was interesting. I thought that it was really sweet of Itachi too. Just kind of like really endearing to my heart, the friendship that Itachi and Juzo really had early on. He respected him. You know, they weren't no longer friends. He respected him. He's like, all right, if something bad happens to me, I want you to kill me. He's like, got it. Other way works around too. He's like, oh, that won't be necessary. Itachi's so cocky and confident that he will actually never be taken control over by the enemy, which I like. He's got one of the strongest visual eye prowesses, especially of the Uchiha. So I like that. You know, I like that. But just the bond. Poor Juzo, I felt bad because he could not handle the Mizukage, whereas Itachi at this level where he really isn't as skilled, nowhere near as skilled as he is now, he could handle a Jinchuuriki. Obviously not at its full form. Around that cloaked skin form, they usually reveal about like 4 or 5 tails. Around that cloaked blood ripped apart skin form is usually when they do that. They call it the Jinchuuriki takeover state, which they have multiple takeover states. In Naruto, you clearly saw go into it. Killer Bee goes into the bubbly one, so sometimes he brings out one tail, that is the one tail form. The skin where it peels off, it's like the 4-tail form. So just on Naruto, Hinkachu go into that form. So it's around there. But yeah, so he could definitely handle a Jinchuuriki who could wield 4 tails at the point when it was very eye-opening, since he was one of the few Jinchuurikis that actually could control his Jinchuuriki. You know, he could control his tailed beast, whereas a lot of the others around this point that we know of could not. We know Killer Bee can early on, but a lot of the others we know that we can. Clearly Gaara and Naruto, they cannot. We know that. But interesting enough though, he does handle him, the executioner, in his hand. He's like, that's my partner, Aibo. And I was like, he cares. Itachi more long respected him rather than liked him. So there's a relationship between them. But that's going to be it though for this episode. Guys, if you can hit that like button for me, it means a lot. Subscribe already if you already haven't, and definitely leave your feedback. I love that we've been very interactive in the comment section lately, so I'd love to see what you guys have to say about this episode. But with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Goodbye.